The vast savanna stretches endlessly, golden under the morning sun. A whispering wind carries the promise of a challenge. They say wisdom is the greatest treasure. But can it be earned? One clever spider was about to find out. Anansi, a small but clever spider, stands before the massive talking tree. In the heart of the savannah, Anansi stood before the legendary talking tree, ready to face its riddles. Anansi rubs his chin, nodding confidently. With a twinkle in his many eyes, he declared himself ready. The talking tree's branches sway as it speaks. The tree's deep voice rumbled through the air as it posed the first riddle. Anansi taps his head, thinking deeply. Anansi pondered the question, his mind weaving possibilities like a web. The talking tree laughs. The tree chuckled, pleased with Anansi's wit. The wind blows, leaves rustling as the tree speaks. A second challenge floated through the air, carried by the whispering wind. Anansi grins, eyes twinkling. With confidence, Anansi answered, delighting in the game of riddles. The tree's bark glows slightly. The talking tree's bark shimmered, signaling its approval. The sky darkens as the final riddle is spoken. A hush fell over the land as the tree delivered its final test. Anansi hesitates. Then his face lights up. For a moment, Anansi wavered. But then, clarity struck like lightning. The tree trembles, then bursts into golden light. The tree shuddered, glowing with brilliance, as Anansi triumphed. The ground rumbles as a hidden compartment opens at the tree's base. With a deep groan, the earth revealed its secret. Anansi peers inside, expecting gold, but finds glowing seeds instead. Anansi leaned in, expecting riches, but found only seeds. Anansi picks up a handful. Confused, confusion flickered in his eyes. What kind of treasure was this? The tree's voice echoes gently. The tree's voice returned, offering wisdom instead of wealth. Anansi's eyes widened with understanding. Realization dawned. Knowledge was the greatest treasure of all. Anansi places the seeds in a small pouch and nods with determination. With newfound purpose, Anansi gathered the seeds. He set forth ready to spread wisdom across the land. Anansi digs a small hole and plants the first seed. With careful claws, he planted the first seed. He moves to another spot and plants another seed. Then another. And another. The sun sets as Anansi continues planting. As the sun dipped low, Anansi's work continued. Soon, life began to stir beneath the soil. Seasons passed, and the seeds flourished into mighty trees. Children gather under the new trees, listening to an elder tell stories. Under their shade, wisdom was shared with eager young minds. A child plucks a fruit, takes a bite, and smiles with newfound wisdom. The fruit of wisdom filled the hearts of those who tasted it. Anansi, now older, watches proudly from a distance. From afar, Anansi watched his legacy take root. The talking tree's voice echoes faintly. Knowledge must be shared, or it is lost. Anansi nods. And Anansi smiled, knowing his journey had been worth it. A breeze rustles the leaves of the wisdom trees. The trees whispered, carrying his story through time. A group of young animals gather around an elderly spider, eager to learn. And so, the cycle of wisdom continued. The elder spider shares Anansi's story with them. The tale of Anansi, the clever spider, lived on. The children laugh, inspired by Anansi's cleverness. Laughter and learning intertwined. Just as Anansi had hoped, Anansi smiles from the treetops, Content. High above, Anansi watched, content with his gift to the world. His legend was now written in the stars. The stars twinkle, forming the shape of Anansi's web. A web of knowledge, stretching across the heavens. And so, the wisdom of Anansi flourished, lighting the way for generations to come. True treasure is not found in gold, but in the wisdom we pass on to others. For knowledge, once shared, grows like a mighty tree. The end.